Barbara Belmont here. Welcome back, friends. I am so excited to tell you about the results I had from a body code session that I did several weeks ago. I was craving basically, I crave when I go by a particular store. And the store is about an hour and a half from me, but there were times in the last several weeks I went by this store because I had been traveling and know that my normal pattern would be on the way back or on the way to my event, I would start thinking about it. And then on the way back, usually just before I get to that store, I would start craving whoopie pies. And I looked at this in a variety of ways, but I focused on this is the unique piece of this because it wasn't just the cravings for whoopie pies. It was 7 years ago when I was craving whoopie pies. I was going on a vacation to Maine from New Hampshire, and I was craving these whoopie pies. And I stopped at all the whoopie. I had researched and stopped at all these places in regards to these whoopie pies so that I could eat whoopie pies on my vacation. And I ate a lot of whoopie pies. I was obsessed with whoopie pies. And I did find this one store, and it's about an hour and a half away, that is where I feel is the best whoopie pies for me. And I've been looking at my cravings. This is very important for weight release, is looking at all those triggers or looking at all the times that we are triggering or wanting certain foods. And I've been adding that for my clients as well as we look at all their cravings. And it can be anything, as you know, can be salty things, it can be sugary things. But anyway, I did this session on myself and I used the body code, and I think there was one trapped emotion. So the emotion code. And as you know, this modality, you can go to discoverhealing.com for training in the emotion code and body code and all the information that you need. As well, as you know, these modalities are not a substitute for medical, psychological, or therapeutic advice from a licensed healthcare professional. So I worked on myself and I went by that store twice in the last 2 weeks. And I did not have what I call the food noise. If you know what the food noise is, you start thinking about the food, you start dreaming about the food, you just are just obsessed with that food because you're craving it. And I went by this store twice, and I did not have any food noise. I did not stop at the store and buy whoopie pies. That to me helps me on my own journey to stay away from sugar as much as possible because I'm reducing my sugar. Now, the other piece to this was from a craving that I had, as I said, 7 years ago. And what I did is I released the imbalances. My question was, what are the imbalances that contributed to me 7 years ago craving whoopie pies? It was very stressful in my life. I remember the time I was going on vacation, and before you go on vacation, there's so much to do, so much responsibility, and I was feeling very stressed. So I know. So let me tell you real quick. And then those of you who'd like to see the session, I will I will put it in so you can look at it. This will be in private mode. Those of you who you feel like, hey, I should just post it, let me know, because I'm just trying to figure out how to best get the information to you. Because as you know, some of the sessions take a long time and people get like waiting for, as you're going through and using the tool, using the muscle testing, and it just takes a while. But anyway, I released this broadcast message of disrespect me, and I certainly understand that. I had a physical stress hormone, and it had attached in my left hip bone or sacrum on 7 years ago. So that just makes total sense. Now I had been having my left hip has improved so much. So this shows you in regards to that a physical issue can have attached in that area. I also had my spirit heart was connected only at 55%, so I had a broken heart, and the associated imbalance to that was a saboteur energy, which my self-sabotage, those of you who may understand that about we help self-sabotage. After I released that saboteur energy, my spirit heart connected at 95%. And so I went then and asked the last question. There was one more imbalance, and that was a common trapped emotion of frustration. So these all relate to that 7 years ago time. It feels so good to have that released. And these are the results I wanted to show you. These are very important. People would like to know, well, what are the results for people? And I wanted to tell you about myself. I've had a lot of results this week in other areas. And those of you who'd like to reach out to me, go to barbaraebelmont.com. I do offer free consultations to see if we're a good fit, to see if I'm somebody who can help you. If not, I'll send you back to discoverhealing.com and you can look for another practitioner, because you have to find the one that fits you, the one you feel that could help you. So give me a ring, go on, as I said, send me a message through my website. I'll get back to you. Let me know what's a good time. I do these sessions on Zoom, and that's so we can see each other and you can ask all the questions you would like. So I'm going to post that for you. I'm going to give you the session itself, and you can follow the link and watch the session if you'd like, because it really was an eye opener when I was doing it. It was just felt so good to release that. And the end result is that I don't think about whoopie pies. I went by that favorite store that normally I would buy 6 whoopie pies. I may share 1 or 2, but the rest were for me. And that was just not good. If I'm having a whoopie pie at a wedding or something like that, that's not what we're talking about. This is where you just focus in on the whoopie pie, and you just have to have it, as you know, when you go into those cravings. So reach out to me if this is an issue for you, but have a wonderful day, and you will.